I'm mad. So as you can see, my hair is, can we call it curl? No! Can we call it curl? Is it classified as curl? Because I don't even know what this is. It doesn't look good unless I put every lock into place, and not to mention the back is completely straightened.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
There's no curls. So yeah, y'all, if y'all want to see how I got here, keep watching. But though the roller set was a fail, I also have a drugstore makeup tutorial just for y'all. So yeah, I also did this look. I posted a picture on Instagram a couple of days ago by the time y'all see this, and I had this makeup look. And so this is pretty much, I would say this is like a look that I do pretty often. It's really quick, very minimal products, all affordable products just for y'all. Let's get into it. So yesterday I had the great idea, oh my gosh, I want to curl my hair. But I didn't want just any curls, you guys. I wanted specifically just a little kind of like bump at the end. Very 2000s vibe. Very voluminous curls, but not too curled. Very bouncy. You know, you look at it and you just think buoyancy. Okay? And that was the look that I was going for, okay? So I started off with my hair straight as can be. For some reason, my twists this time, they just like, the waves just didn't last that long. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because working out in my garage, it's really humid. But as y'all can see, my hair was pretty straight. Here we are. Here's my hair looking straight, looking beautiful. I am about to be 3 years locked. So here is just my locks right now. Every time I see my locks, actually like look at them, I guess like in the video, because I see my locks all the time in the mirror. I guess I don't really pay that much attention to them. But when I run the video footage back, I just realized how much my hair has grown. I realized how, you know, just like pretty my locks are, and I really get time to admire them. Look at them. Yes, yes. And also, here is a little length check for you guys. Yeah, my hair is growing like crazy. I'm definitely in the stage of, you know, just my hair actually growing as far as length. You know, with locks, your hair kind of, it doesn't necessarily grow in like inches wise at first, because your hair is compacting, it's getting used to being in this like cylindrical shape, and then you start getting the length. And I feel like now I'm in my length stage. So I get everything. First, I need my foam rollers. This time I went with the extra large because, again, I wanted just a little bump. I didn't want too much definition, and I really just wanted the ends, okay? And then after that, I got my spray bottle for some moisturization, okay? And this also is gonna help my hair get wet, and then of course when it dries, it's gonna help it, you know, form to the roller a little bit better. And then I just use this Allocate Naturals oil because it was in my cabinet and I saw it and I hadn't used it in a minute. Yeah, that's why I got that one. And that is to help lock in the moisture. And last but not least, I have this Carol's Daughter foam that I got from Marshall's, of course. And that is to provide some hold for the curl. Clearly, no hold was given. So starting off, I just started to section my hair into 4 sections. Started going down the middle, and looking back, honestly, I be seeing I don't have a middle part, but right here, it's looking a little middle partish. You know, I put my hair on the wrong side, but like if it was on the other side, it looked a little middle partish. But then like when I look in the actual mirror, it doesn't look like there's a middle part. I promise I'm not crazy, y'all. I don't think I have a middle part, honestly. One day we're gonna really get to the bottom of it, because in this video, it looks like I have a little middle part. And I don't know why I tied the last section up when I was just going to have to untie it, but here's me untying it unnecessarily. And so for each roller, I decided to put 4 locks in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is what I thought would provide me with, you know, the look that I wanted. Because again, we were going for not so much definition, we just wanted a little bump. So yeah, we just got into the routine. First, we started with spraying the hair with water. Then we went in with our oil. And last but not least, I went in with just a little bit of foam towards the end of the hair to provide some hold. And then I rolled it up. But I didn't roll it up too far. I stopped about halfway on the lock, just so I didn't really, you know, get a super tight curl. But looking back, I probably could have curled it a little bit more, because I just could have curled it a little bit more looking back. I don't know what I was thinking when I was doing it. I don't know. If I knew what I knew now, I would have done better. Of course. Duh. Because if I knew what I knew now, it wouldn't look like this. And here I am going in for some hot flames, because I love hot flames and I'm addicted to them. And I can't go to the store without grabbing the 2 for 98 cents little bags. And so here I am just rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. And then I got to the halfway point. An hour had went by and I realized that I needed to cook dinner for me and my grandma. So I went and cooked some shrimp scampi, came back, and
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad.
So keep rolling, and eventually I finished. So I finally finished. And I now look like a mushroom from Super Mario Brothers. Here is just a little 360 of my hair in rollers. All 202 or 3, I don't know how many locks I'm gonna end up having, of my locks in these foam rollers. Yes, you guys, I did that in the time, 2 hours.
It's safe.
After I woke up out of my sleep, I realized I could not shower with this big bonnet in the way. Also, I was just in general hot and I needed to get the rollers out. So I waited to around 12, which, you know, let's do the timing. So I finished around 7, okay? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 17 hours, y'all. My hair has 17 hours to dry. So let's check and see if they're ready. Went to take the rollers out and my hair wasn't dry. Yeah, my hair was not dry. I was flabbergasted, okay? I was just astonished. I was disappointed, okay, to say the least. Instead of being smart and just getting my hooded dryer, I decided to get my handheld dryer. I don't know what bad decision that was, but you know, as y'all can see, they just building up. They're just adding on top of each other. I'm impatient, so of course I only did this for like 5 minutes, if that. That's honestly giving it a lot. And I stopped and I was like, you know what, they gotta be dry. Honestly, if they a little damp, it's okay because it's gonna air dry. No, that is not how that works, self. That is not how that works. So I just decided to take them out anyway. Continue to take them out. And as I'm taking them out, my hair is wet. It's not wet, but let's just say damp, because it wasn't like when I sprayed my hair that I just drenched it in water. That wasn't the case at all. But I could still feel, you know, dampness on my hair. I could feel that it was not dry. I could feel that it was not gonna work out. So yeah, this was the finished look. Yeah. I have no words, y'all.
Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson?
Yeah, so let's just get a 360 of the finished product of the hair. Yeah. As y'all can see, the back is straight. Yes, there is no curls in the back. That, yes, is straight. I'm done. So pretty much after that, I was over it. There was nothing I could do, and I just wanted to get in the shower, quite frankly. So I put this bonnet on, hopped in the shower, got powder fresh, and decided to do my makeup still. Though my hair failed, I felt like, you know, my makeup don't have to fail. My makeup ain't gonna fail. Because one thing I can do is beat a face, okay? And so I decided to bring y'all this makeup tutorial, okay? And it is all drugstore products. Yes, you guys, you heard that right. Drugstore. You can find all of these products at Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, Dwayne Reed. All of those places these products are at, okay? So let's just get into it. Okay, so first things first, I prime my skin. I already have my face cleansed, moisturized, eye cream on, all of that. And after that, I just like to follow up with this Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer, as well as the Hard Candy Sheer Stick It to Pores Mattifying Primer. I love these two combined. As y'all can hear, I am oily, so I love anything mattifying. I need mattifying products in my life. So next, let's just get into my brows. I like to use this LA Girl brow pencil. These pencils are only $3, you guys, and they work so good. So I just fill in my brows. I start at the bottom. I like to fill my tail in a little bit more than I do the front. We'll just get them nice and filled in. Eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Let's just remember that, okay? Okay. And this is me now realizing that my lips are dry, and I'm just going in with some handy dandy good old faithful Carmex and moisturizing my lips. Next, we're just going to be concealing the brows. I like to use these e.l.f. concealers. These are the camo concealers, and I have both the hydrating and the mattifying one, and they're both in the color medium beige. I know they look different color. I don't know why e.l.f. did that, but I like to use the camo mattifying one on the tail end of my brow because it is a little lighter, and then I use the hydrating one towards the front because it's closer to my skin tone and just give it like that nice gradient effect. And then I do like to carve out the top of my brows, and I just use both of them, whatever is on the back of my hand. I mix the colors and I just use that to carve out the top of my brows. And so I know I look crazy, I know, but it's okay. So next we're just going to be buffing that out, and I like to use this e.l.f. buffing brush. Y'all, this brush is so good, and it's literally like $2. Y'all, e.l.f. be coming through. e.l.f. does come through. I can't even lie, she be doing her thing. So after I have that nice and buffed out, I just like to go in with both of the concealers. I kind of just mix them and put them on my eyelid, and this is just going to cancel out any veins, any redness, any darkness, any discoloration that's on my lid, and give my lids a nice blank canvas to work with. And I like just to use a Real Techniques sponge. Super cheap, super affordable, and just as good as the beauty blender to blend that concealer out. So now I'm just going to go in with these Maybelline powders. I have the colors light and medium, and I just mix them both together to make my perfect color. And I like to use this to set the concealer on my eyelids to prevent any creasing. Alright y'all, so next we have our Rimmel London Natural Bronzer in the color Sun Bronze. I like to go in with this color in my crease and just build that color up until I get the color that I want with a nice fluffy blending brush. And now we're going to go in with the NYX Dark Brown Eyeliner. I don't know why mine is so little. I just keep using it until I can't sharpen it no more. I'm gonna keep using it. But yeah, you guys, I'm just going to use this just to put a thin line on my lash line right quick. And after that, I'm going to go in with the color Brown Black, not Black Brown, because there is one that's called Black Brown, but you want to go in with Brown Black and put that on the corner of your eye. Y'all, this is one of my favorite eyeliners, okay? Because I don't really like putting, unless I'm doing a wing liner, I don't like putting like black on my lash line. It's just a little too harsh for me. But this brown black, y'all, she has just the right amount of brown and the right amount of black. It's beautiful. And last but not least, for the lash line, we're going to be taking this dark brown eyeshadow. It's called Charcoal Brown by NYX, and we're just going to be using that and a smudger brush to smudge out that lash line. And I do use kind of like the residue. I'm not sure if residue is the word that I want to use though, but I do use the residue, excess, whatever you want to call it, to create a little wing. And this just gives me that kind of smoked out, blown out look, but not too much. It's just enough, but it's not too much. You know, it's doing me, it gives me exactly what I need. Now we're going to go on with the best mascara there is on the shelves. The L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara in the color Carbon Black. I have used this mascara for years, you guys, and I absolutely love it. It's like one of the blackest mascaras there is out there. It works so good, and as you can see, I have no eyelashes. Well, I have eyelashes, but they're not long. My eyelashes are really curly. They literally go like straight into my eyelid, and yeah, I just use mascara to basically coat them, because when you put the concealer and the powder and even the eyeshadow, it gets on your eyelashes, and you want to coat your lashes to make them black so they can blend easily with your lashes. So I have decided that the NY Mink Le Flare lashes are my favorite lashes in the number 41. Okay, sometimes I go between 41 and 55, but today, after putting on 41, she did it. She gave it to me. She did what she had to do, okay? And she always does, and that's why she is number one. So the eyes were super quick, super easy, and now it's time to get into the face. So first, I like to start off with the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Foundation. I love this foundation. It's a great drugstore foundation if you have oily skin. Sometimes I like her a little bit better than the Fit Me, but it just depends on how I'm feeling, y'all. And I like to use this NYX face. It's a Can't Stop Won't Stop buffing brush, y'all. So I just buff this foundation all over my face. I make sure to, you know, do a little double chin and get my neck as well, so it's all blended. I did put it on my ears. You can't really see, but like I do blend it back everywhere to make sure it's all blended. And now it is time to contour. So my favorite contour from the drugstore is going to be these Black Opal foundation sticks. I use the color Warm Almond. It's a great color for me. It has enough orange, but also enough kind of like gray tone to do a little bit of contouring for my face and bronzing at the same time. I like to place this on my cheeks and my forehead, and I like to blend it out with a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. This brush also great foundation brush, great brush as well, as y'all can see, to blend out cream products. This brush is amazing, and for the price, you really cannot beat this brush. This brush is so good. Again, these are at Walmart, especially I see them at Walmart all the time, and they're definitely a Target. Real Techniques is definitely a Target. All right, so now it is time to conceal and highlight. I do like to use two concealer colors, which is great because these e.l.f. concealers are the same color in name, but they're actually different. So I'm going to first be using the hydrating one as the bottom layer, and then I'm going to be using the more mattifying one on the top because it is a little lighter. And I'm gonna let it sit. Not set it and forget it, but I'm gonna just let it sit. So while that's sitting, I take some Got2b glue spray. Yes, some Got2b glue spray. I use Got2b glue spray, and I use a spoolie that I don't know why I have these spoolies, but I use a spoolie, spray the spoolie, and I use that to set my brows. Okay, my brows go nowhere with this spray. The club, no match. House party, no match. A fight, no match. Now that my concealer has just dried down just a little bit, it's come a little bit more tacky, got a little bit more coverage, I like to blend it out with a Real Technique sponge. I do go back and forth when I blend it out between each eye. I also like to take any excess products and kind of just pat it on my chin and on my forehead a little bit to just give it a little bit of highlight. And I also like to drag my concealer up to clean up any of the edges of my eyeshadow or eyeliner, and also give that highlighted look to make the face appear more, you know, snatched. So you are going to see me going back in with my foundation brush just to kind of blend out edges. I do like to go in between my foundation, my brush that I use for my contour, and my beauty blender. I like to go back and forth between the three just to kind of make sure everything's blended really good. You need to do this, okay, just to make sure everything just blends seamlessly. You want it to all come together. Like, this is the contour, the highlight, and then the air is the foundation, and you just want it to, you know, boom, you know, like this. Okay, so now that we're kind of satisfied with the blending, we're going to be taking that. I don't have time for you to be playing with me, okay? Y'all done already showed out today. So now we're just going to be going underneath the eye with the Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powders again, and we're just going to be using that to set underneath our eyes. Before I set underneath my eyes, I do like to make sure I go with a beauty blender to blend out any creasing. I do already have kind of like fine lines underneath my eyes, which I know, but any extra creasing, I make sure that's all blended out with one beauty blender. Then I use a clean beauty blender and I pick up the powder and set with that beauty blender, and I found that doing that really helps. So I do that on both eyes, and I just set my under eye. I don't bake, I don't like do anything like that. I just make sure the powder kind of like melts into my skin. So next I'm just going to be going in with my Maybelline Matte Poreless Fit Me powder, and I use the shade Classic Tan. Beautiful powder. I also use the Sephora Micro Smooth and the MAC Mineralized Skin Finishes, and as y'all can hear by the names, those are more pricey, right? But the Maybelline Fit Me is right up there with them, y'all. The Maybelline Fit Me works great, and it goes in the rotation with my powders all the time. So we're looking a little powdery, you know. We've set our under eye, we've set our face, we just got a lot of powder on our face. So we're going to be going in with the NYX Matte Finishing Setting Spray. Love this stuff. She's up there with the Urban Decay All Nighter and the Morphe spray. She works great. She's beautiful. And I'm just going to spray my face. And when I say spray my face, I mean spray my face. Yes, you guys, I spray that much every time. And after I spray my face, I like to use a fan. You don't have to use this little fan. I've had this little fan for a long time. I don't know why I bought this fan. It wasn't initially for my face, but I had it, so I use it. And so you just want it to dry down. You can just use like a piece of paper or something to help it dry down. And you then want to go in with your beauty blender and blend out like the spray kinda, because when you spray your face, unless you use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, when you spray it, you have those little specks on your face, right? And you don't want those specks, so you have to use the beauty blender to kind of blend the little specks out. And this also helps the products kind of melt into your skin more too. All right, it is now time for one of my favorite parts of doing makeup, and that is bronzer. So my first bronzer that I'm going to be going in with is an oldie but a goodie. I didn't show it on screen, but it's this Milani Baked Bronzer in Soleil. For some reason, they don't make this anymore. If they do, correct me, but I never see it in the store when I look in the Milani section. And I've also checked online. I haven't checked on the Milani website. It might be on the Milani website, but I don't see it like when I check on like Amazon. I pretty much use Amazon for everything because you can like get it in like a day. And after that, because again, I love bronzer, I'm going in with that Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. On top of that, it's less shimmery and it has a little bit more of kind of like an orangey color in it. So I could just go in with that on top of it, and it also kind of creates like a monochromatic feel on the face because we have it on our eyes already, and it brings everything together, okay? And so last but not least, for the face, we're going with blush. I love blush. I I love blush. It's crazy. I love blush. And we're going in with a Milani blush, and it's going to be Berry Amore. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. If you ever get your hands on any of these Milani blushes, Milani of course is sold like in all the drugstores. If you see any of these blushes, pick them up, y'all. They're all beautiful. Luminoso is like, she can go mix with anything. She's beautiful. If you just want something with a little bit of shimmer, a little shine, Luminoso is your girl. But today I went in with Berry Amore. Love her as well. All right, so I always end my makeup with my bottom lash line, and so I'm going to be taking that Rimmel London natural bronzer and sun bronze on my bottom lash line. I'm just going to be smudging that and running that across my lash, and then I'm going to be going in with the NYX Brown Black. I'm going to be running that on my bottom lash line as well, and I'm going to just smudge that out. And I also kind of like to connect it with the wing that I made on the top liner. It just works, okay? It just works. It just ties it all together, makes you look snatched, makes you look cute, okay? It's just these little things that kind of just really make the makeup pop. So now we're just going to be taking the best bottom mascara that has ever been made, the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This mascara is amazing for bottom lashes. The wand, beautiful. The formula, beautiful. It just combs through your lashes so good. It doesn't give you that clumpy, you know, lash look that it does like with some of the other mascaras. This mascara was made for bottom lashes. She is definitely a bottom, okay? No questions asked. I always do my hair before I do my lips, so I'm going to be attempting to do something with this hair, y'all. I don't know. I mean, I got a picture out of this hair, but it's been a couple hours since I taken it down, and as y'all can see, like, she's just not giving me anything. By the time I wake up in the morning, I'm pretty sure my hair will be straight. I'm pretty sure my hair is going to be straight. So yeah, figured out, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just flipping and twisting and flipping and twisting and flipping and twisting and flipping and twisting. And yeah, I came up with something. And so then for my lip, I went in with NYX Nude Truffle, but she wasn't just giving me what I wanted. Like, I wanted a little bit more. I wanted a little bit redder brown, if that makes sense. And so I went in with NYX Nutmeg on top. This is a great lip liner. All of NYX products are really great, but they really did it with the lip products. All of NYX lip products, they knew what they were doing. All right, and so for my lip color, I went in with this Black Radiance Hollywood Hot Perfect Matte Lip Cream. These lip creams are amazing as well. There's another one that I really like, but today I went in with Hollywood Hot. It's kind of like a tan peachy nude because of all the bronzer that I slapped on my face. I wanted to all tie together, and this was just the perfect color. I then went in with the Revlon Luscious Lip Gloss, and I didn't like it. It was kind of like a gold lip gloss, but it wasn't giving me enough. It was too muted. So I stuck with what I knew, went in with my favorite lip gloss by NYX in the color Tanned, and I came out with this. All right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this video. Now y'all know exactly what not to do when trying to get curls into your locks, okay? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell because I got more videos coming out, okay? And I will see y'all in my next one.